Hi guys, welcome back to the Car Care channel. I'm surrounded by Labocosmetica products. I'm in my office wearing a Labocosmetica t-shirt, and it's time to talk about what's new in Labocosmetica. Let's go. During Detailers 2025, the event held in Puglia on July 12th, we launched all the new Labocosmetica products. There are many, they are different, and they are novelties that need to be explained and told. We are currently in my office, which is the perfect space to introduce you to our latest products. I will try to explore and tell you a little bit about the products in general, what they are, what they do, the dynamics that led to their creation, and why we have them in the range today. In the next videos, instead, we will deal with a more in-depth analysis of exterior products, analysis of interior products, and we will also make a comparison with the current Labocosmetica range to try to place the new products within a cycle and thus understand when and why to use them, so that we always make sensible and conscious choices. So let's start right away with the presentation of the products. You can see the first one behind me, Varius. It is a cardboard box about 5 feet high because it contains a PPF film. There are actually two, matte and gloss for the time being. This marks the beginning of the adventure into the world of PPF for Labocosmetica and for Mafra in general. PPF is a service increasingly in demand today, not only by detailers, but also by the public. PPF stands for Paint Protection Film, which acts as a durable shield against stone chips, scratches, and even vandalism. This clear film provides effective protection for your vehicle's bodywork, ensuring it stays in top condition. It is highly resistant and serves as a barrier against various types of damage, making it an excellent investment for maintaining the appearance and value of your car. With our Varius in matte and gloss configuration, the Labocosmetica range also has its PPF. Clearly, the PPF has to be inserted within a program, so we are equipped with software to manage the kits and therefore the cutting. Software that is very broad. It includes solutions not only for the exterior of the body shop, but also for the interior. But there are also other things within this software, cell phones, watches. It is really very broad. The world of protection with PPF is huge. Clearly, one could not be limited to PPF alone, so it was appropriate to include within the Labocosmetica range two new coatings, which I will now show you here. Our Varius is not only PPF, but also a coating. We know very well that nanotechnology sometimes makes it difficult to adhere to a multi-layered surface such as PPF, where there are several layers, and these layers have specific characteristics. Think of the self-healing capabilities, that is, the ability to regenerate themselves, or the water and dirt repellent properties that the most modern films have. Well, all this creates an inconvenience at the time when we go to apply a coating on PPF. The coating might not adhere, so it was appropriate to expand Labocosmetica's range of nanotechnology coatings and do it with two specific products. Why two? Because there is the one for matte, which is this one, and the one for glossy surfaces. By the way, notice the treat that our Varius opaque. I'll maybe show you the label now. Here it is. It's this one though, clearly for glossy and for opaque. Our Varius opaque has the little satin opaque glass bottle, a treat that I particularly appreciated. Performance, we've already seen what the direction of Labocosmetica coatings is with HPC 2.0 and HPC Pro. Incredible performance at the top of the market. Our Varius does not lack in this case. We are in front of two Really very powerful coatings. Another of the new additions to Labocosmetica's family of nanotechnology coatings is TPR. Finally, a coating dedicated to plastics also appears in the Labocosmetica range. But it was not easy. I have been following the evolution of this product a little bit. The first one, I think I tested it about a year and a half ago. When it came to me, it was already at a stage of development. You can understand what kind of work and study is behind it. Why? Because the needs of the laboratory were not only to create a coating that was durable. We know today what the standard is in this field, and especially the expectation of the user very high. Labocosmetica's goal was to create a product that would deeply saturate the plastic, thus giving a nice contrast, a really pronounced black, without altering the finish, thus not making it shiny. Many plastic coatings on the market today tend to make the finish more glossy, and this does not always meet with the favor of the applicator or the end customer. So with TPR, a lot of work has been done in this respect, so much so that TPR can also be used for interior plastics. Of course, always do all the relevant tests. However, I am sure TPR will become a leading product in this field. You have requested it many times. We have been waiting for a while, and finally, a Labocosmetica branded TFR has arrived. In the meantime, what are TFRs? Traffic film removers. They are spray products that are used to dissolve severe dirt before washing. They are those products that remove 80% of the dirt already with chemistry alone. I spray, let it work, rinse, and the car should already look almost clean. The mechanical transition almost has to be something extra. Well, finally we have Libera TFR. It's an obviously powerful product. It's a product that takes advantage of all the latest Labocosmetica technologies. It's a product that is extraordinary because it continues to act even when it dries slightly, and it's a VDA certified product. For those of you who don't know, I remind you again, VDA is not just any acronym. VDA is the Union of German Manufacturers. It is an independent body created by German manufacturers that certifies the safety of a product on all exterior surfaces. Most Labocosmetica pre-washes are VDA certified for quality assurance. Notably, Libera stands out for its exceptional cleaning power without any compromise. Enter TFR Labocosmetica. In our upcoming videos focusing on exteriors, we will explore how it complements our existing range. It's crucial to note that Libera was specifically formulated to effectively cleanse PPF, a porous plastic surface that easily traps dirt. This is where Libera shines, as its powerful formula is designed to penetrate and dissolve tough grime. But should we limit ourselves to just Libera? Perhaps considering an alkaline TFR within the Labocosmetics lineup could offer even more versatile cleaning solutions. You know very well that when something is given to the Labocosmetica lab, they don't stop at the first solution. This is where Renova was born. What is Renova? It is an acid TFR. It is the first acid product that can be called a TFR. Once again, this product was developed to address a specific need, the thorough cleaning of cars that have been treated with PPF and wraps. The objective was to create a versatile product that could serve as a pre-wash, foam, or shampoo, providing a deep and effective clean. In most instances, film yellowing is not a result of film deterioration or sensitivity to UV rays, but rather the accumulation of dirt on the surface. By using this product, one can effectively remove these contaminants and maintain the appearance and integrity of the film. Naturally, the quality of the PPF plays a significant role as it serves as the foundation. Using a low-quality PPF may result in discoloration. Fortunately, utilizing Renova for washing proves to be extremely beneficial, as it effectively eliminates dirt that traditional shampoo cannot address. Renova is an acid product, so it continues to follow the Labocosmetica acid philosophy, but it is a VDA certified product, so an extremely safe product. As I told you, it can be used as a pre-wash, but also as a shampoo. It is a product that does not damage the film, keeps it elastic, and its cleaning action helps to maintain unchanged the performance of water repellency or self-healing. Renova is a product that I am sure will win you over. We then also talk about it again when we address exteriors. Let's stay in the PPF arena to talk about Limpia. Well, Limpia is the product that wasn't there. Imagine a powerful acid cleaner that you use as a quick detailer, which also produces some foam as it works, but which you can simply wipe off with a cloth. Limpia's main function is to clean thoroughly when the classic shampoo can't do it. If we have a yellowed surface for various reasons, try cleaning it with Limpia. Dispense the product, wipe with a cloth, and you will see the difference. You will clearly see the difference between white and yellow, especially on clear PPF. The nice thing about Limpia is that it does this without the need for abrasives. Normally, when the PPF is tired, we polish it. We try to improve the appearance, gloss and clarity with a polishing machine. The polisher, as gentle as the product may be, produces a mechanical action. There is a polisher, there is a pad, there is a product, there is a mechanical action. This mechanical action, in the long run, clearly could go and ruin the self-healing and water-repellent capabilities of the film. This does not happen with Limpia. A product that has no abrasives, it uses all its cleaning power to get where we used to get only with polishing. For those who have a PPF-treated car, Limpia is absolutely must-have. First, white label. And here clearly a world will open up. A new world opens up for Labocosmetica, and it is a world that we absolutely must explain. Beginning. Let's start with the white labels from Initio. What does the white label indicate? It indicates a new conceptual vision within the Labocosmetica range, namely ready to use. This was actually my request, and later I discovered it was also a market need. More than a year ago, I started asking for specific products, ready-to-use products. Why this? Because there is a type of market, a type of user that is fine with the hyper-concentrated product, the super sophisticated product, but also wanted to have the user experience, the quality, the technology of Labocosmetica in ready-to-use solutions. To me, I have to be honest, it would also have been enough to have one of the amazing products we already have, with a suitable formula to be put in a ready-to-use bottle. What Labocosmetica has done goes beyond imagination, and we will see that with two other products that I will present. A market demand has become an extraordinary opportunity because concentrate is fine, but the ready-to-use formula allows you to control the whole process, not to add variables, allows optimization, perfection, in quotes. We know perfection is a chimera, but let's say that the ready-to-use formula allows a production company, such as Labocosmetica, to manage the whole genesis, so from when it is produced to the end, without adding variables. The dilution water, as much as today's products are absolutely stable and budget for the possibility that the water is not always the same, it is clear that if we eliminate one variable, we have a perfectly optimized product. My initial request was for a pre-wash, let's say a bug and grime remover, a bug remover product that could be used quickly, maybe at the self-service car wash, to remove bugs, or for a light pre-wash before continuing with the work. What actually came out is completely different. It is something that, frankly, I did not imagine could come out. In fact, it is not just a bug remover. It is a real pre-wash with which you can treat all exterior surfaces, the front, the lower parts, the whole car, the rims. It is an extraordinary, ready-to-use pre-wash, convenient to use, fast. All you have to do is open it, put the sprayer on, and use it. But Initio, which is VDA certified anyway, brings with it other debuting technologies. Dry shell technology, for example, is a technology that allows you to continue to use the product even when it dries. That is, we spray it, we dispense it, we see the product drying, but what is drying is only the water. The product continues to act and gives us a margin of safety. Clearly, the advice is always to use products while they are still wet and to rinse them before they dry. But I can assure you that if there is one product you can get away with, even if it dries, it is Initio. Forgive technology has always been somewhat at the core of Labocosmetica. Well, here it reaches some really interesting peaks. It is a product that is always absolutely safe while being extremely powerful. I have to say that at this price, because it is also interesting in terms of price, such a complete and powerful product does not exist on the market. The one I am presenting to you now, I have to uncover the cards, is by far my favorite. It is my favorite of all the new Labocosmetica products and has very quickly become one of my absolute favorites. Imagine that you have the power of ductile in dilution 1 to 5, 1 to 7, the finish of Omnia and the safety of use of Omnia 1 to 10, but imagine that there is alcohol in this product that then allows you to go on gloss black surfaces on screens very quickly without leaving halos. Imagine being able to have a product that understands how it is used, i.e. that it will foam on your plastic if you brush it on, but it won't foam if you go to work it on fabric, and then you don't have the option of an extraction machine, but just a cloth. This is Varius. Varius, I believe to be one of the most mind-blowing things that I have seen come out of Labocosmetica labs and solutions we have seen. But this product is simply made to replace all the cleaners that you have. And I tell you that the fact that it is ready to use, white label, does not even constitute a reason why a professional should not choose it. I, as a professional in the industry, use Varius because it is a product that always solves all kinds of problems for me. It's a very powerful cleaner. It's a cleaner that doesn't need rinsing. It's a cleaner that allows me to go on leather, on fabric, on Alcantara, on plastic safely, but I can clean the engine compartment with it, and it does it very well. I can clean gaskets or exterior plastics before addressing, and it does it just fine, without leaving me with residue that then requires who knows what kind of cleaning afterwards. Varius is a product, guys, a bomb, extremely effective, efficient, and smart. I'm not going to read you all the features. I have the data sheet here. But for example, it is great even with the Tornador because it cleans very quickly without creating foam, without creating problems. Varius, I think, has to speak for itself. Here it will be very important to show you how it acts, because never, as in this case, any words become superfluous. You have to see it at work. It's crazy stuff, really incredible stuff. Various, beautiful, so much stuff. It definitely follows the same philosophy, the same concept as Varius Texia. This, however, is a blade. It is more precise. Fabric, Alcantara, this is Texia, and it does it amazingly well. If of Varius, we have seen the ability to clean Senza leave residue, leaving very little residue, which with a Martina cloth, for example, but also an ideal you go and remove. Well, Texia redefines the way you clean fabrics, because this one, foam, it doesn't make any at all. It is a product that leaves no residue. The private user who does not have the possibility of using an extraction machine solves a huge problem with Texia, because he can still achieve results without compromise. That is, he can do it with extraordinary processing quality. The professional will be able to use it on its own, or include it within a 2 pH cycle, anticipating it with glyco. And he will do it very quickly and efficiently. It is true. It is ready to use. It is true. You cannot dilute it, but believe me, it is surgical. You need very little product and it does exactly that stuff there. Texia and Varius are two monstrous things. The last product is a treat. It was a product actually that was never included in the Labocosmetica range because there were solutions that could be used, but there was always that, but yes, okay, but it's not perfect for that kind of use. Yes, that's fine, but I need something more to bring it back to Labocosmetica logic a little bit. Well, Igai was born. Igai is a quick detailer interior, a quick refresh detailer, as they like to call Labocosmetica. Why is that? The route that has been taken for Igai is not just the alcohol route. Normally, quick detailers for interiors are alcohol-based products, which for God's sake are very safe, but their first purpose is just that. Alcohol in itself is sanitizing, so they clean well, are pleasant to use, quick, don't require rinsing, and so on. Igai does this, but in addition it has glycolic acid. Well, yes, that very glycolic acid that we loved and learned about with glyco is part of this formula. So we have a quick detailer with this character, which means it can remove that mineral film that there might be on plastics, so giving finish as well. It's super easy to use on screens, molding and gloss black because it doesn't leave any residue. But you can also use it on leather, fabric, alcantara as regular maintenance of your interior. Igai is that product to keep in your glove box. If you are stopped at a traffic light with a cloth and you want to keep the interior always nice and clean, that is exactly what Igai does. A product that was missing from the range and that we finally have. Well guys, as you have seen, the Labocosmetica innovations launched have been many and of a certain type, a level. Not only because of the complexity, not only because they have gone into more and more detail of the specific request, but because there is actually a lot of technology here, there is a lot of work done. I've given you an overview of the products. In the next videos, we're also going to include them within cycles that are already here. So let's explain a bit what the differences are from the current Labocosmetica range. Let's try a little bit to reconstruct some ideas of cycle. By cycle, I mean a working process, whether it is professional or whether it is private. Now, in the Labocosmetica range, there is really so much to meet all kinds of needs. So let's see how the new Labocosmetica innovations impact the external washing cycle we use. First though, let's take a step back. Let's look at how we have dealt with external washing in the Labocosmetica range to date. One of the great successes of the Labocosmetica range was definitely the 3pH, but it underwent evolutions when some formulas changed, particularly that of Primus. But what did it consist of, and what does it still consist of today? We basically have two pre-wash, Primus and Neve. One is alkaline, the other is neutral. Primus meets most pre-wash needs. It is a very powerful product that can be used both spray and foam. In the latest version, it can also be used as an excellent rim shampoo. Neve, on the other hand, is a neutral pre-wash, ideal for those who often wash their cars when they are only slightly dusty or want to preserve a more natural look. Here, the Neve product takes you into a field of greater safety, while then we have our extraordinary Purify. How can we define Purify today? It became first the best-selling acid shampoo and today the best-selling car care shampoo ever. It is an extraordinary product. It can be used as an acid pre-wash, perhaps after Primus, but also as an actual shampoo. I, for example, like to do an initial alkaline pre-wash with Primus, let it act and then rinse. Then I like to use Purify in foam, let it act, and later in bucket to complete the wash. But this is a personal choice. Alternatively, or in addition to Purifica, you can use Semper Neutral Shampoo or Revitax Protection Shampoo. For example, I love to use Revitax foam. After completing the wash with Primus and Purify, I rinse the whole car well. Then I erode Revitax foam, let it act, and finally rinse, without any mechanical action. Revitax is extraordinarily effective and fast, even in this mode. So, until today, this was our range. But today, 3 new products arrive: Libera, Renova, and Initio. How can we build a hypothetical wash cycle with these? We can start from our classic alkaline pre-wash, and today we have Primus, Libera, and Initio. We appreciate the multifunctionality of Primus, a product that can be used spray, foam, even in bucket to clean rims, etc. Well, Primus, you know it. But what if we want more power? Do we want an even more effective product on stubborn dirt to be used as a spray? Well, let's use Libera. Libera can also be a base. Imagine particularly dirty rims and lower front end. We tackle them with Libera spray, then foam with Primus and move on. Initio, on the other hand, is the perfect solution for those who want a ready-to-use product. It can be useful for those who are less experienced or unfamiliar with dilutions, but still want to get a great pre-wash. Or it may simply be a convenient choice, if we want to proceed as follows. Pre-wash with ready-to-use Primus, quick and easy on the front, bugs and bottom. Then we go with Primus in foam all over the car. You see that even in this way, Initio can be definitely comfortable. And then we go on, have we used Libera? We can continue with Purify or Semper or Revitax depending on our needs. Let's consider Libera as a potential substitute for Primus, or perhaps the two can be combined for a more comprehensive alkaline pre-wash. When it comes to washing a car with PPF, the optimal combination in my opinion is Libera and Renova. The use of Libera for alkaline pre-wash and Renova shampoo together results in a deep and high-quality cleansing effect, surpassing anything previously achieved on a film surface. These two TFRs, one alkaline and the other acidic, work together seamlessly to provide an unprecedented level of cleanliness. They can also be used at the conclusion of the cleaning process, which works just as effectively. However, using them as a base for cleaning wrap and PPF is highly recommended. Here they are, all neatly arranged in a specific order that we claim is far from being random. Indeed, it may indicate a sequence of strength linked to pH levels and product performance. What we can confirm is that today, Labocosmetica's external range offers a wide variety, making it almost impossible not to find the perfect solution for every washing need. The range is comprehensive, offering everything one may need, from pre-wash to maintenance. There's no intention to replace or undermine what was previously available. The new products aim to enhance the line, provide more specificity, and most importantly, offer greater customization. We understand that each user has different needs. Each of us performs washing under conditions that change from person to person. There are those who have the ability to use their own spaces, and those who have to go to the car wash. Those who are more accustomed to handling dilutions, and those who prefer the convenience of a ready-to-use product. The lowest common denominator of the whole range is technology and quality. But having so many solutions within this range, I assure you, offers an enormous breadth of possibilities and an equally great safety. We ourselves, testing all these products today and having them available, realize that almost unknowingly we rarely do 2 washes in a row in the same way, because depending on the car and how it looks, we choose the most suitable solution each time. Let me give you an example. Recently I performed a wash using Libera, Primus and Purifica. I sprayed Libera in the lower parts, then dispensed Primus and rinsed. But there were still some areas that, before switching to Purifica, needed additional alkaline. What I did, I took Initio, sprayed it on those areas and brushed it on, almost like it was an APC, but it's actually an alkaline pre-wash. And it solved my problem very quickly. I had a grill gasket that was still dirty. I knew it was dirt that only an alkaline with the mechanical action of the brush could fix. The convenience of having Initio at my fingertips without having to get lost in dilutions was truly priceless. I also utilized it to complete the finishing of some rims as I was in the process of cleaning them but required a boost of alkaline properties. I proceeded by spraying Initio, followed by brushing the rims. So you well understand that Initio is perfect both for the user who is less accustomed to dilutions, who seeks the convenience of a ready-to-use product, and for the professional, being able to count on a product made so well, ready to use but precise and effective, is a real plus, an extra tool to rely on. Guys, this is the range. A huge range, requiring a lot of effort. Just imagine what it means to keep all these production lines dedicated to washing running. This is the full range for Labocosmetica's external washes, without even considering products like Cupid, Perfecta, and all the finishes. Here we have focused only on the washing phase. This video was initially intended to provide a brief overview of outdoor products and serve as a starting point for exploring various solutions. However, the outdoor market is vast and offers a wide range of customizable options. We are here to assist you in finding the most suitable solutions that meet your specific needs. Whether you share your thoughts in the comments or reach out to Cura Dell'Auto's support team, also available on WhatsApp, you can rely on us to help you create the perfect outdoor setup tailored just for you. Feel free to reach out and let us guide you through the process. It's time to talk about interiors, a very sensitive topic in the Labocosmetica range. In fact, in my opinion, at Labocosmetica's labs, they practically have a sub-department just for interiors, given the variety and quality of their solutions. On our side, we sometimes get to test them in preview, we get to ask questions, and then we enjoy the result, what comes out of it. And we enjoy it because why? Because technological advancement now gives us the chance to use solutions that just a few years ago were unthinkable, unimaginable. Today, in terms of power, speed, and safety of use, these products have truly become phenomenal. I have no problem saying that doing detailing today is much easier than before because technological development has advanced so quickly, and that benefits the operator since you can achieve great results much faster. But anyway, back to us. What you see here on my left is the current range of Labocosmetica interior products. Current because actually new ones are coming. Maybe by the time this video is out, they'll already be available. Now we're going to take a look at them and put everything into context. As of today, the Labocosmetica cycle includes ductile and alkaline APC that's also concentrated. What does APC mean? All-purpose cleaner, meaning a product that can be used on practically any surface you can think of. Ductile is mostly used on interiors. It's one of the steps in the 2pH process, but it's also great on exteriors. Diluted 1.5 and it's incredibly effective at removing bugs. Diluted 1.3 and you can use it to clean rims and the engine bay. Similarly, at 110 or 120 you can treat leather. In short, it's an APC, a product that can truly be used anywhere. We have Glico. It's a unique product really. There's nothing quite like it on the market. Glico is an acid cleaner. Okay, suitable for interiors, but even here, if you like experimenting, the possibilities are endless. Have you ever tried cleaning plastics or rubber seals with Glico? If you have it at home, give it a try. In any case, Glico was primarily developed to create the first step of the 2pH system, meaning the use of an acid product for interiors, which completely revolutionized how many professionals work. Glico is a cleaner that works exceptionally well on mineral deposits. When we open a car and rainwater drips inside, for example, the seat gets stained 9 times out of 10. The stain doesn't come from the water itself, but from what was already on the seat and is simply brought to light by the water. It's dust. What we actually see is dust. Dust is a kind of mineral residue that with a product like Glyco, we can remove very, very quickly, almost without any mechanical action, just by spraying it and letting it sit there for a moment. But this is an important topic. Labocosmetica takes great pride in introducing the 2pH tour, which aims to unveil the mysteries behind this essential cycle. Whether you choose to contact us directly or through Labo, rest assured that we are readily available to offer any additional information you might need. Stay tuned, as there are plans to potentially expand this tour to cater to individuals as well. The 2pH stands as a pivotal component in Labocosmetica's product lineup, working hand in hand with the renowned Omnia. Initially designed for interior detailing, this versatile product has garnered popularity for its effectiveness in cleaning plastics. Omnia distinguishes itself by not only cleansing but also rejuvenating plastic surfaces, imparting a delightful final touch reminiscent of a dressing effect. With its capability to deliver immediate and visible results, Omnia has earned a stellar reputation as a dependable option for a wide array of uses, from mild skin-safe cleansing to fabric care. When you first encounter Omnia, it may seem like just another safe product. But as soon as you begin using it, you'll notice that it operates on a different level in comparison to products like APC. Omnia boasts its own unique structure, presenting itself as a truly outstanding product. To truly appreciate its full potential, one must take the time to study and understand its capabilities. Viewing Omnia simply as a cleaner would be a mistake, as it offers a multitude of benefits and advantages that may go unnoticed at first glance. It is truly a fascinating product. In the realm of car care, Derma Cleaner has swiftly risen to become a top seller. This leather cleaner stands out for its exceptional qualities and has proven to be highly effective. I absolutely love using the product just the way it is, without any need for dilution. My bottle even has a convenient spray nozzle for easy application. However, if preferred, it can also be diluted 1-to-1 ratio for regular maintenance. Personally, I find that using it directly on a cloth works best for me. Derma contains a special protein that safely treats leather, showing the utmost respect for its surface. Users know that simply cleaning with Derma can enhance the softness and silky feel of the leather. While it is not a protective product like Derma Sealant, its remarkable finishing ability and overall look are unmatched. It's a well-known and respected product, and its reputation speaks for itself. No introduction is needed for something with such exceptional quality and performance. Take a moment to explore Derma's capabilities. Check out the latest offerings from Labocosmetica and marvel at how the range has grown. Starting today, we also have Texia, Varius, and Igai. Those of you who saw the first video, the one where, in short, I went through all the products, will have noticed how enthusiastically I talked about Varius. Honestly, it almost bordered on embarrassing, considering how much praise I lavished on it. But believe me, I have no doubts. Anyone who tries Varius even once will be genuinely impressed, and I am certain they will end up falling in love with this product just like I did. I start with it because it is definitely the product that impressed me the most out of all the new Labocosmetica products. All of them are amazing, all excellent, but what Varius does compared to everything else on the market is really special. Because with other new Labo products, new avenues were opened, a whole new path was taken of ready-to-use all-purpose cleaners. There were tons, actually lots of them, even on the car care site. What Varius does is not ordinary. It stands apart, creating a huge gap from the rest. As I said in the video presentation, imagine having ductile diluted at a ratio between 1.5 and 1.7. For achieving a dilution ratio of 1:10, Omnia is the perfect option to go for. This alcohol-based solution is meticulously formulated to ensure there is no leftover residue on surfaces like moldings and screens. What makes Varius stand out is its innovative technology. It can determine precisely when to create foam and when not to. It produces foam when used on plastics, while leaving no residue on fabrics. Varius certainly wowed everyone who saw its capabilities at our Detailers 25 event on July 12th. The look of astonishment on the faces of individuals as they tried it on a Fiat Idea, a car commonly used in rural areas, was truly priceless. Personally, my encounter with Varius from the very first application left me in disbelief. Its unparalleled efficiency and strength speak volumes. The glowing reviews we've received serve as evidence of just how exceptional this product really is, and the fact that it has this power combined with ease of use, a pleasant experience, and immediacy that is something truly rare. Varius is a product that does not require anything special. A Martina cloth is enough to complete the job, but actually in most cases, even the classic ideal interior cloths are more than enough. It is a product that you will always have ready there. Whenever you need to clean something, you just use it. For example, I have been using it for a couple of months now as regular maintenance on my car. I spray, I wipe the steering wheel. I hate a dirty steering wheel because the accumulation of dirt makes it shinier and because it really bothers me to have dirt on my hands. So I wipe the steering wheel very often. With Varius, one wipe off and done. I wipe it on the seats, leather, Alcantara, whatever cloth away. Shift knob, dashboard, etc. Amazing, beautiful finish, incredible anti-static ability. You can even use it with a tornado. It works great. It's an incredible product. Rest assured, Varius surpasses all expectations. If you need me, you have my contact information. But truly, there is no rival. Texia can be considered as almost equals to Varius, like brothers in a sense. Feel free to reach out if you need further reassurance. They share many similar characteristics, but at some point they go off on two different paths. Texia is simply surgical. Born out of the need to address the delicate nature of Alcantara fabrics, Varius provides a solution with minimal residue, leaving zero traces behind. When combined with Glico, it forms a dynamic duo, offering a simple, efficient 2pH formula accessible to everyone. This potent combination ensures a smooth, hassle-free experience for users seeking a powerful cleaning solution. Until now, users have tended to avoid ductile in favor of 2pH because it tends to leave residues. In contrast, Glico is known for leaving virtually no residue at all. Previously, users had to thoroughly rinse off ductile in order to achieve a clean surface. However, the introduction of Glico and Texia has changed the game for the better. Users are highly impressed by the ease and effectiveness of these products. All you need to do is dilute Glico at a ratio of 1.5. Spray it on, let it sit for a while, and then follow up with Texia. For tougher spots, you can use a scrub with Texia, wipe it off with a Martina cloth, and you're all set. The cleaning results are truly unmatched, especially for individual users. The speed, professionalism, and final outcome are absolutely outstanding. This innovation is a total game changer that can benefit everyone. Igai is more than just a typical quick interior cleaner or quick interior refresher that can be used anywhere. It is a unique product that sets itself apart by offering a variety of fragrances. In fact, there may even be several different scents available for Igai in the future. We tested numerous fragrances and found many to be good, prompting us to question why we should limit ourselves to just one. Therefore, Igai will likely become a range of products, each with its own distinct aroma that enhances the overall experience. This innovative product, Igai, offers customers the option to select their desired scent similar to a deodorizer, yet it functions as a quick detailer interior containing glycolic acid. The glycolic acid effectively breaks down mineral filaments, especially useful if improper products have been previously applied to surfaces such as dashboards. When purchasing a used car, it is unknown what cleaning methods have been utilized in the past. For instance, wiping the dashboard with a damp cloth can be detrimental to plastic surfaces, leaving behind residues that require proper cleaning. Igai, with its glycolic acid composition, is a versatile product which can be safely used on various surfaces daily, effectively removing buildup and restoring the original appearance of plastics. The convenience of Igai extends beyond just plastic surfaces. It can be used on screens, moldings, instrumentation, and any part of the car's interior. In modern vehicles with a proliferation of screens, Igai becomes an essential companion for those seeking a quick and efficient cleaning solution. Having Igai on hand in the glove box allows for easy access to refreshing the interior while on the go, whether waiting at a stoplight or at home in the garage. Instead of mindlessly scrolling on their phones, users can utilize Igai to quickly clean and maintain the inside of their vehicles, providing a fresh and polished look every time. Guys, let me line them up again for you, our 7 musketeers for the interior. Just as I mentioned in the video for the exterior, creating such a diverse range is no easy task. Every element must make sense and respond to specific needs. Let me tell you, convincing Labocosmetica to develop 2 ready-to-use products was a challenge. It required careful consideration and great attention to detail. Each product serves a specific purpose and adds value to the lineup. The journey of bringing all these products together was not easy, but it was absolutely worth it in the end. Labo's reputation for quality has long been established, with its highly concentrated product requiring dilution according to specific needs. However, the challenge I presented to them unexpectedly transformed into an amazing opportunity. Introducing a ready-to-use product streamlines the entire supply chain and eliminates uncertainties like the necessity of water, enabling the creation of an optimized product that is close to perfection. This leads to a wide range of exceptional and versatile products that are comprehensive, exhaustive, and customized to suit a variety of requirements. I have come to a point where bidding farewell seems like the most suitable course of action for me. Your input is greatly valued as it provides you with the opportunity to share your experiences with the Labo products you are currently utilizing and are familiar with, as well as to ask about the newest offerings. Please remember that LCDA offers assistance through various platforms like social media, email, and WhatsApp. Do not hesitate to reach out to us with any questions. We are here to help with anything, regardless of how trivial it may appear. It is crucial to address any uncertainties you may have. Additionally, be on the lookout for detailed technical videos featuring each new product where they will be thoroughly demonstrated. Rest assured that we are dedicated to offering you any support you may require. That's all from me. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave a like if you enjoyed it. Bye.